الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. This is the first lesson of A 3.1. You find that the Sahaba and the Tabi'een understood the importance of this Arabic language. Which is why if you look at where Islam spread, throughout the dunya in the first 200 years, you'll find that most, if not all of those places that were conquered by the Sahaba and the Tabi'een, all of them now their first language is Arabic. As in they understood the importance of the Arabic language. They understood the connection that Islam had with the Arabic language, because via the Arabic language you can have a direct connection with the Quran and with the Sunnah of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And as Allah says in the Quran, وَكَذَلِكَ أَنزَلْنَاهُ حُكْمًا عَرَبِيًّا. And just like that we have sent down the judgment, the authority, in Arabic. And Allah mentioned many places in the Quran, this is one of them, that the revelation was chosen to be conveyed to mankind in the Arabic language. The chosen language was Arabic. Chosen. Another one, وَكَذَلِكَ أَنزَلْنَاهُ قُرْآنًا عَرَبِيًّا وَصَرَّفْنَا فِيهِ مِنَ الْوَعِيدِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَّقُونَ أَوْ يُحْدِثُ لَهُمْ ذِكْرًا. It says, وَكَذَلِكَ, just like that, أَنزَلْنَاهُ قُرْآنًا عَرَبِيًّا. We've sent down the revelation as Arabic recitation, قُرْآنًا عَرَبِيًّا. It didn't say Al-Qur'an. Carefully, the difference is, Al-Qur'an is what the Qur'an is called, but Allah said, قُرْآنًا, which means that the intended meaning here is not the name of the Qur'an, but the meaning of the word Qur'an. And the word Quran comes from the word قَرَأَ. قَرَأَ. Comes from the word قَرَأَ. What's it good? طيب. Comes from the word قَرَأَ. إِنَّا نَحْنُ نزلنا الذكر وإنا له لا. I'll write a different color so you can see that it's to say understand that these two words are separate. إنا له لا حافظون. إِنَّا لَهُ لَحَافِظُونَ. لا حافظون. So I mean, the only reason why I wrote in different colours is just to highlight the fact that there's that this is two words, la, emphasis, and hafidun, another word. And I forgot the dot on dhikr, not dhakr. So we have here very weak, both with inna and nahnu here has extra emphasis. Nazzalna and tanzeel means coming from above to below, which is another evidence that the Quran, which came from Allah, came down to earth, as in Allah is external from creation, not in it. You wouldn't, if Allah was here with us, then there wouldn't be no need to make tanzeel. It's just here. Anyway, every reference to tanzeel in the Quran has that same benefit. And this is a very important point or element. The reference of the Quran as being a dhikr. Take a pause here, because here has got some fawaid. The fact that the Quran has been referenced as being a dhikr is the key to this understanding the reality of this ayah and a key to understand what the ulama extracted from this ayah. Now, whenever this verse is being recited, often we always hear it being recited in talks and lectures as relation to the preservation of the Quran throughout the ages. But here we're not talking about the preservation of the Quran. This is a lesson of Arabic, of Aajuroomiyyah. So what's the fa'idah, what's the connection between this and Arabic? The ulama say that Allah has sent down this dhikr. And dhikr means the remembrance, the reminder. And this Quran will no longer be a dhikr if we never knew Arabic. Imagine a world where many people memorize the whole Quran from cover to cover. And they recite it every Taraweeh. They recite it every Salat al-Jum'ah. They recite it every Jumu'ah. But they don't understand what it means. How can they be successful? How can the Muslims be successful without knowing and understanding the Quran? Nobody, not even the scholar, not even the mulk in the masjid will understand what's in the Quran. Nobody in the face of the earth knows what the Quran is referring to or what it's talking about. How would Islam remain? It wouldn't. Point here is, Allah mentions it as being a dhikr. And therefore, this dhikr, in order for it to remain, it has to remain a dhikr. And that means that the Quran itself, the actual words of the Quran, and also that which is necessary to understand the Quran from the Sunnah, from Al-Arabiyyah, from Al-Tarikh, Tarikh being history. Spread one time. All of these things that are connected to the understanding of the Quran, or this dhikr, or all these things that is necessary in order for the Quran to remain a dhikr, is included inside this ayah. So Allah says we've sent down the dhikr and we will preserve this dhikr. This preservation does not only contain just the wording of the Quran, it also contains that which is necessary from the Quran. It doesn't mean that Allah sent down all of these. He sent down this, that's what he's saying. But for this to remain a dhikr, these are other things that are secondary which need to be preserved. And that is where we come to the point here that Arabic language itself has been preserved. And Allah has promised to preserve the Arabic language, that which is necessary to understand the Quran, from this verse itself. And that's the connection between this whole verse and the lesson here we have at Aajuroomiyyah. Allah is going to preserve this Arabic language and the Quran, and this is a promise from Allah. So this again